Ryan Jones, and today I will be talking about the effects of ADHD and ADD and how it plays such a major role in everybody's daily life. First and foremost, let's just cover what actually is ADD. What does ADD stand for? ADD stands for Attention Deficit Disorder, and it's a disorder whereas it affects the nervous system, and it's hard for individuals to focus at long periods of time, and that's what I had growing up. It was hard for me to stay on task all the time, and for me as an individual, from like a child all the way to up to to my adulthood, it was very difficult for me to hold conversations sometimes because there'll be times where I'll get lost, and like I wouldn't let that individual know that I'm lost, but then like sometimes my face will show it, and and sometimes it can be very uncomfortable and awkward.
What are some of the side effects you face with the disability ADD?
Well, some of the side effects I experienced while having this disability, well, one of the main ones that I can remember was, the biting of my fingers. And when I've been biting my fingers for a long period of time because my hands, they're like very, very rough. I have rough skin pretty much all over, but I feel like on my hands, they're very rough. And so by me biting my hands, it was a nervous thing, and it was an issue at a time in my life. It was in elementary school when I was in class. It got so bad to the point where the teacher was trying to help me out. She was trying to, get like some gloves and put hot sauce on the gloves so it would like prevent me from attacking my fingers so much. And it worked a little bit, but it didn't work fully because I was still able to, do this with my fingers, and it was just a little bit too much of a distraction in class. And see, the major difference between ADD and ADHD is that ADD more so refers to being distracted and not being able to stay focused at all times. Whereas ADHD, it's a hard time for you to just be on your best behavior. Like you're always hyperactivity, you're always moving around in a sense, and it's really hard for you to calm down. And so that's the major difference between the two.
Would you say that the medication Adderall is negative or positive to your disability?
I feel like growing up, it was really positive in a sense because it helped me get the stuff that I had to do. But then there were times where I didn't take them, you know what I'm saying? And like those times would probably be like, if like I ran out of medicine, like I had to get a new prescription. And I feel like when I was in high school, it was really, really hard to like stay on task and just stay focused without the medicine because I was always off the wall. I was the class clown, and it was just like I just couldn't stay put. So I gotta say, like this medicine has really helped me throughout my daily life.
Hi, my name is Hudia Mushkic. I am 21 years old and I am from Hartford, Connecticut and currently study fashion merchandise at Fisher College.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the effects of ADHD and ADD. Now, first I'm going to start off by saying, what type of learning disability do you have?
Well, I honestly can't concentrate when I try to do my homework. Say I am assigned a homework assignment the first of the month, I'll wait the last day to do it. I sit there and I constantly just stare at the computer. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to start off with. I just don't know how to put together a perfect outline of the essay or whatever we're doing, whatever we're assigned.
So how long have you been diagnosed with this disability?
I've been diagnosed since I'd say third grade. My teacher, she noticed a difference between my character and the other students. So she reached out to my mother and she told my mother to go and schedule an appointment with the doctors and to figure out like 100% if I really have it, and the doctors agreed with the teacher and they said I was diagnosed with ADD.
Are you currently taking any kinds of medication for the disability to make it better?
Yes, I'm taking Adderall. Adderall honestly helps me concentrate. I'd say like everyone would say, if you don't if you don't need Adderall, some people kind of get like they get uncomfortable and they just don't know how to handle it. But when I take Adderall, honestly, it calms me down. It makes me feel sane. So without it, I'd kind of be jittery. I'd kind of be all over the place. But with Adderall, I'm just in one place. I know how to handle myself.
Hi, my name is Isabel Santana. I'm 20 years old and I'm a sophomore at Fisher College where I major in fashion merchandising, and I am from Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about the learning disability. Now, what type of learning disability do you currently have?
My learning disability is ADHD.
And how long have you been diagnosed with this disability?
Since I was in 8th grade, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 years.
Okay, and are you taking any kinds of medication to help the disability?
I mean, I'm supposed to. Yeah, I guess I do. Right? Yeah, I do. Sometimes.
And so, like, what are some of the challenges that you have to face while having this disorder? Like, are there any positive and negative things about it that you might
I
take
would
from
say
it?
there's a lot more negative to it because it's very hard for me to like focus, to pay attention, especially with test taking. It's very hard for me to focus on like my tests because I'm so distracted and I'm like I get so jittery, like I don't want to sit in the same place, like I just want to move around, and I have to take extra time towards the end of the class to finish my test because I'm not able to focus during the beginning.
Right. And so, do like other people view you differently from others while having this disability?
Um, I mean, I guess before I was viewed differently, but now in college, I guess it's normal maybe because I've seen like a lot of people like not seen like a lot of people, but I've met a lot of people for sure that do have this disability. I don't feel like I am an outcast. I feel like I am normal, just like everyone else, just with different like actions and different feelings.
And one last thing now, what are some of the positive things that you can probably try to advise others who have ADHD or ADD?
Um, just when you know that you're gonna lose focus, like when you feel that intention to lose focus, just remember why you're there and just keep going forward. You know what I mean? Like don't let like the little things that the little obstacles that we face with this disability, don't let it overcome you. Like, overcome the disability, I guess, if that makes sense.
All right, thanks for your time.
No problem.
So, what is your name?
Joey LaRocca.
And where are you currently from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
How old are you?
23.
Okay, now today we're going to be talking about the effects of ADHD and ADD. Now, which one of those disabilities do you currently have?
I currently have ADHD.
Okay, and how long have you been diagnosed with this disability?
Well, my parents and my teachers thought I should have been diagnosed in sometime around middle school, but I didn't start taking medication until my first year in college, which was 2010.
Okay, now you said you were taking medications. Now, what's the name of the medication that you usually would take for this disorder?
I'm currently prescribed to Vyvanse 60 milligrams.
Okay, and what are some of the challenges that you have to face while having this disability?
When I don't take my medicine, I'm just like real like lethargic. I'm not really like quick to go do my priorities and stuff. And even when I am doing my priorities, such as schoolwork, I'm really quick to get off task and just kind of just veer off and start doing other things. And then before I know it, I just won't do the task at hand. And if it's schoolwork, I'll take a 0. Like that just doesn't matter to me. I'm just being ADHD.
Right. Now, do other people like view you differently, like while having this disability, or like is it like the same thing? Do they like still treat you as the same person? Like how does that work out?
I mean, I hope not, but I don't know. I guess they view me as like being funny and stuff. Just when I'm really just like being myself and just being like hyper and stuff, they just see it as being funny. But I don't think they really know like the behind the scenes, like the difficulties that we have to face.
And now, just one more thing. Now, what are some of the positive things that you might be able to advise others who have either ADHD or ADD? Like any like guideline tips?
I think it's more of just like a blessing in disguise because most people, they constantly will think about one thing in their mind and it'll kind of get to them and it'll I guess kind of just hinder their abilities and stuff. But for me, like having this disability, like it kind of helps because you're able to just like flush out a problem immediately and start thinking about something else, or I don't know. It's just like you're more in the present than you are focused on like the past or the future or whatever it is. Like I see it as more of an advantage, honestly.
All right. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.